Alright, so we're back. We are going to be making some quesadillas today. I'm going to try my hardest to follow the recipe here. Probably one of the most basic recipes you can find on the internet. We are going to be going with the chicken filling just because that's my preference just in general. But yeah, stay tuned. I realized that I just said I'm going to follow the recipe. Just one side note, I cannot stand cilantro. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm going to be omitting that. But I'm sure it'll taste perfectly fine without it. When did I ever say that? We'll see how it goes. Got boneless and skinless chicken thighs. My favorite. Alright, so this is all that we need for the quesadillas. Just as a detailed description for what we're doing, we have 6 to 8 flour tortillas, 2 cups of shredded Monterey Jack cheese. Like I mentioned, we are going to be omitting cilantro because it's disgusting, personal preference. 1 cup of corn kernels, so of course we're going to strain that before we pour it in. 1 filling of choice, which is our chicken thighs right here, boneless and skinless. For the quesadilla spice mix, we have 1 tablespoon of onion powder. We also have 1 tablespoon of dried oregano. Then we have 1 tablespoon of salt. I'm not sure if sea salt really makes a difference. Salt is salt pretty much. 2 tablespoons each of dried cumin and also of paprika. Then we also have 1/4 tablespoon of black pepper, and then also a 1/4 tablespoon of the cayenne. Definitely need this. We have the onion powder, the oregano, the salt. We have the cumin powder going in, 2 tablespoons. Then 2 tablespoons of paprika. 1/4 tablespoon of pepper. A 1/4 tablespoon of cayenne pepper. And if you guys have seen my previous video, you know that I am a huge fan. So this is our colorful spice mix. We'll be popping the chicken in shortly. 1 more bowl for the chicken. Alright, we are then going to place the chicken into a bowl and drizzle with 1 tablespoon of oil. One tablespoon of oil. And the directions then say to toss to coat, but we're gonna be a little safe and just kind of mush them around until it's coated. Okay, so this is our oiled up chicken. We're gonna go ahead and mix well with the spice mix we made. Here we are mixed. If you guys could smell this, this smells awesome. Literally, it smells like those Taco Bell taco packets that you'll find in, Publix or, Safeway if that's what you have near you. But Already smells good. Time to cook. And we're going to need a big one for this. Don't mind that. Need 1 onion, 1 bell pepper, 2 garlic cloves. Alright, so change of plans. The garlic was growing things, so we have to go ahead and change it up. I'm thinking of possibly tossing in some of that garlic powder, you know, when the chicken's in the pan. No idea. We'll see how it goes. Going into the pan. One tablespoon of oil. So we cooked the onions and the garlic, if you had that and it was not molding, for 2 minutes. Probably not going to taste the same as it should, but regardless, I'm still very hopeful. So I'm definitely not a cook, but if I were to sprinkle the garlic onto the onion, seriously contemplating it, my mind is telling me that's a bad idea though. Alright, next we're going to grab our capsicum, or if you are a normal person, our bell pepper. We're going to cook for 1 more minute, and then transfer it over to a bowl to cool off. Now that those are taking a break in this bowl, I'm going to go ahead and add some olive oil back into the pan at medium heat, half a tablespoon of olive oil. And now it's time to add these guys in. Okay, so we cook these for 3 minutes on one side, then flip. It is about 1 minute in, and this smells absolutely delicious. Fingers crossed that this will somehow overpower the fact that we do not have any garlic in that bowl. Okay, so I said that I would follow the directions to the best of my abilities. Common sense tells me that I still see a little bits of pink on the chicken. I'm in no way trying to get food poisoning, especially for myself, but I'm going to leave it in for a little bit longer than the 3 minutes I said. I think these are done. Alright. I'm gonna go for it. Bonus. Alright, so we added the cooked chicken. Fingers crossed that it's all but cooked. Back to the cutting board. We're gonna let them chill out for 2 minutes. Okay, so while the chicken cools, we're gonna go ahead and strain the corn. So totally my fault for not actually reading. All I saw was corn on the can. Apparently cream style corn means it looks like fucking applesauce. Moving on. So we have gone from applesauce to baby food. I think that those might actually be the same exact thing though. I will definitely read the entire description on the can next time. Last ingredient. We have 1 tortilla. We're going to go ahead and sprinkle on some Monterey Jack cheese onto one side. Next step is to sprinkle some of this chicken, bell pepper, onion, wish I had garlic concoction onto our tortilla. Almost forgot the coriander. We're gonna go ahead and sprinkle that underneath the cheese. As you can probably tell, that's not possible, so I'm gonna go ahead and just sprinkle it on top. Then gently fold in half. Okay, we got our pan ready. Yes, I realize that the top does not fit the pan, but that is what is clean right now. Medium heat. And we're ready to throw it in. Okay, so it said to lightly push. We have lightly pushed. Time for lid. Yeah, so realizing that the tortilla was a little bit larger than I anticipated, I got the oversized lid instead of the undersized lid. I have no medium-sized lid though, unfortunately. That would be great. Okay, so we're about 2 minutes in. There's been some snaps and cracklings inside. I'm not sure if that's the cheese or if the chicken's coming back to life, but we are just about ready to flip. So apparently the snaps and crackles were actually the tortilla burning. We'll definitely get it right in the next one. Back in. Okay, so this is the first one. Follow the directions actually to a T, 3 minutes on each side, medium heat. Not sure what happened. Still gonna taste it. Try and see if that garlic really did throw off the overall taste of the mixture inside of the quesadilla, the burnt quesadilla. Obviously it being burnt will also throw off the taste of the quesadilla just in general. But we do have quite a bit of this left, so I'm gonna give it another try and see if we can maybe make something that looks and tastes like it should. Okay, cut it in half. That is what the inside's looking like. Let's pray. Okay, so I am beyond surprised. Minus the fact that the tortilla itself is burnt. That tasted awesome. I'm sure it would have tasted even better with the garlic and all of the ingredients that it called for. But yeah, I definitely think we're gonna go ahead and throw another one on. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we got quesadilla attempt number 2 on the pan. I'm gonna try doing it for just 2 minutes on each side and see if that makes a difference. Hope so. Alright, extremely frustrating. 2 minutes on that side and it literally looks like I left it on for 20. Not sure if we just should be doing 1 minute and flipping each time. Still got a few more attempts to go. Okay, so I took it off after just a minute, so I think that is the methodology we're gonna go with. Definitely looks a little bit more edible than the first time that we had, the first one that we made. Gonna keep going. I'm sure it's nothing but up from here. Okay, so we have round 3, just popped it into the pan. I am going to guard this with my life. This is the 3rd attempt. We have very little of our chicken mixture left. It's now or never. Okay, had it in for about 1.5 minutes, then flipped. Seeing some progress. Hopefully it tastes a little better than our burnt Bessie right off the bat. We'll see. Give it another minute. Alright, moment of truth. We're gonna pop it off and see how she looks. Okay. So both sides were pretty much evenly browned. Just cut it open. I see some strings of cheese coming off. That looks absolutely delicious. Got some drip action going on. Gonna bite into this and let you guys know what's up. Okay. You guys, I'm shook. I think I actually made something that tastes like someone may actually enjoy it outside of myself. I tend to enjoy things that are burnt. First one was a little bit on the more burnt than what I like side though. But honestly, that is the fucking bomb. Nowhere near Taco Bell status, but at home. Filling, tasty, would definitely make this again. I do have a little bit of mixture left, so I'm probably gonna make maybe 2, if 3, if I can stretch it out. But that is what it's looking like. Can only imagine what it might have actually tasted like with the garlic. Yeah, like I said, I am pleasantly and absolutely surprised by myself as of right now with my track record. If it's not burnt, it's just missing things, and this one was a little bit of both. So the fact that it actually tastes somewhat like it's supposed to be, it's a step forward. I'll take it. I'll take it there. But yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Thank you so much for joining me and my trials and tribulations of learning how to basically cook consumable food. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Hey, Lydia. Sorry, I couldn't help but include her.